Hey, how's it going? Currently on Euro USD 4-hour chart. My analysis is sells at this breaker block. Reason being is if you could point out the areas in this chart, you can see it's very heavily manipulated by the institutions. As you can see here, classic divergence. They've sold here to buy and then mitigated their orders there before bringing price up. Then again, divergence there. They have sold to buy. So no, they bought to sell. So then they came back, mitigated their long positions there before bringing price back down. Trend line here, following up. And look at that. That is classic institutions there. Retail following that trend line, like the good puppies. We are following that trend line. Buy at that trend line. Institutions sell. Take out liquidity. Take out retail stop losses, sell stops, whatever you want to call them, everything. Take out all the liquidity before bringing price up and then coming back and mitigating their sells. So as I've said previously, they have to sell to buy to sell. So when they sell to buy, they're in drawdown on this one, making profits on their buys. So they need to break even. They don't want to lose money because all they want to do is make money. And that is exactly what they've done there. They've came up, indicated with this great grey box here. Support was formed here. Support formed again before breaking through. Touch that trend line. Manipulation in the market there before price came up. And found resistance on that formal trend line. Formal support level. So that is an area of importance right there. Retail came back down. And orders were mitigated before coming back up. And then what would you do, retail trader? Speak for myself, but in previous times, if price came back up and tested that resistance again and seen that bearish candle there, I would go, yeah, boy, I'm selling this bitch. I would have sold here, stops above there. So, yeah, bearish candle went down, and then banks just went, nah, fuck ya, bang. Took out all their stop losses, all their buy stops before bringing price in their intended direction. And as you know, if everyone is wanting to sell, the market doesn't work that way. There always has to be buyers, always has to be sellers. So if retail want to sell and institutions want to bring the market down, someone's going to lose. It's going to be retail because they don't have the amount of money the banks do. So they buy through those sells, open order, yeah, so buy to sell. So they are in drawdown through these sells on that long position. So they in drawdown, so that is a classic break block. So they break resistance and come down, making absolute cabbage off that sell position. And during that massive profit they are accumulating, that bull run there, that long position is in drawdown through that. So what they need to do is bring price back up and mitigate at break even, because they don't want to lose money. It's the banks, okay? They just want to take your money. And through that, another classic example of divergence. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Divergence there. That's opposites. Classic divergence before price has came up, retraced, back down, mitigated their shorts. So banks are selling to buy. That is open order of shorts and then open order of longs. So they are in drawdown when their long positions are going up. So they need to mitigate, and then look at that. Boom. Massive rally towards the upside. That is, what is that? That's, yeah, 70 pips in 8.5 hours. Yeah, that's very good. And then, yep, I intend price to come up to that breaker block to mitigate their longs here before bringing price back down into their intended direction. Because if you look on the long term of the euro, we're currently in a downtrend. So I'm only looking for sells at this point in time. Currently in a downtrend, and yeah, that's my analysis. Let me just go over that again quickly before we end. So manipulation in price there brings price up. High highs, low highs, high highs. High highs, high lows, high highs, high lows. Followed by that trend line. Retail see that trend line. Price comes back down. Manipulation in the market from institutions, come back, mitigate, come back again. Retail sell at that resistance before more manipulation from the institutions, take out stops, take out liquidity before bringing price in the intended direction down to that support level. Open order right here, which needs to be filled at break even. Price is currently on the way up, and once that hits that level there, I intend price to come back down to this pool of liquidity. Thank you for that.